What's up everyone, this is Samsung latest flagship Note 20 Ultra and this one is Xiaomi latest affordable flagship Mi10T. Note 20 Ultra has AMOLED display and Mi10T has IPS LCD and also 3 times cheaper than Note 20 Ultra. In this video we'll do speed tests, we'll use different kind of benchmark and some realistic scenario. At the end of this video you will be the judge. For this help we'll invite iPhone XS Max, which is 2 years older than this phone. We'll see where the CPU and CPU has gone so far in these 2 years. Let's start. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, then do not forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell icon. Every devices are fully charged and display brightness is in maximum and nothing is in the task manager. First round, AnTuTu benchmark. Let's start. AnTuTu is a Chinese software benchmarking tool commonly used to benchmark phones and other devices. It is a great performance benchmark tool and also very famous. The AnTuTu benchmark tests are divided into different phases. The application will check the performance of the RAM on our device through a series of continuous data streams that will test the endurance of the device. In other phases, AnTuTu benchmark will simply verify how the phone handles two-dimensional graphics. What it will do is fill the screen with pixelated figures and see how the device endures. At the end, AnTuTu benchmark will check the endurance of our device with 3D graphics. For this, like a benchmark for a PC, we'll see a 3D sequence. iPhone finished the task within 7 and 30 minutes. After 1 minute, Mi10T finished the task. In few seconds, Note 20 Ultra completes job. Here is the result. Mi10T is the winner. There is the slightly less numbers in the Note 20 Ultra. Maybe it's because of Exynos chipset. In other hand, XS Max, of course, it is a 2 years old generation and the result shows it's behind with a huge number. In this kind of benchmark, higher number is the better one. Benchmarks are a pretty good indication of the stronger hardware in a device. We should rely on them up to the point that it makes sense, but real world tests and experience will surpass performance score any day. If you want to use this benchmark, it is not available in Google Play Store. You have to download APK file. Both devices are running in high refresh rate. Xiaomi Mi10T has 144 high motion smoothness, whereas Note 20 Ultra has a 120 Hz high refresh rate. You can find Snapdragon chipset in Mi10T and Exynos 990 in Note 20 Ultra, where both CPU has 8 cores. Round second, 3D Mark Wildfire. Let's do 3D Mark bench test. Let's do Wildfire game test. It is a cross-platform benchmark for comparing the graphics performance of the latest devices. Wildlife measures the GPU performance by rendering a demanding game like scene in real time. The faster the scene runs, the higher the benchmark score. 3D Mark Wildlife shows the advanced rendering techniques and post-processing effects that are possible on modern mobile devices. Wildlife uses the Vulkan API on Android devices and Windows PCs. On iOS devices, it uses the Metal API. We will see in which device high demanding game can run smoothly. Now we have the result. The winner is iPhone XS Max and runner-up is Mi10T. It's pity to see worse result from Note 20 Ultra. 2 years old generation iPhone can run this game in average in 26 FPS. In Mi10T around 18 FPS and Note 20 Ultra around 12 FPS. That's why we know that PUBG Mobile can run in iOS perfectly than any Android phone, and Exynos is worse in running game to run game smoothly FPS frame drop per second is the most crucial thing. The higher FPS, more better performance in high demanding game. Bonus test, let's do wildlife stress test. (3D) wildlife stress test is a longer test that shows how a device performs under longer periods of heavy load. It mirrors mobile games in which the gameplay is longer, more immersive. It's useful for finding out how much your device throttles performance under heavy loads. Let's check the result. It's a 20-minute test. Let's find out the result. iPhone is the first to complete the test. iPhone has the huge fluctuation than other because it reached its peak FPS. Mi10T shows gradual throttling down from the peak to a lower level of sustained performance. Meanwhile, Note 20 Ultra offers steady performance with no throttling because it never reached its maximum FPS peak. Round 3rd, GeekBench 5. GeekBench runs a series of tests on a processor and times how long the processor takes to complete the tasks. It measures our processor's single core and multi-core power for everything from checking our email to taking a picture to playing music, or all of it at once. Let's find out the result. As always, iPhone with 2 years old processor is the first to finish the task. As you can see, in the single core, iPhone is clear winner. In the multi-core, Note 20 Ultra is the winner. It has a huge RAM. It might be the reason to be winner, but differences are not so much gap. As I told earlier, the result of benchmark will be different in different situations. These devices are already in high demanding tests. All this result will variance depends upon system, application optimization, hardware and RAM. The 4th round, JetStream 2. JetStream 2 combines together a variety of JavaScript and WebAssembly benchmarks covering a variety of advanced workloads and programming techniques, and reports a single core that balances them using a geometric mean. It rewards browsers that start up quickly, execute code quickly, and run smoothly. Bigger scores are better. Surprisingly, other devices took 2 times than iPhone to complete this task. Here is also the clear winner. I was using Safari in iPhone. Maybe it was the reason. As we all know, application in iOS is highly optimized and Safari is their own kind, right? Now we will do bonus test. We will check which device will download and install PUBG Mobile faster. Mi10T is the winner here. iPhone also finished the job, and Note 20 Ultra is still in the halfway. I think it is very exhausted because of high demanding test. After 8 minutes, Note 20 Ultra completed the task. Let's find out which device will boot PUBG Mobile fast. It seems that Note 20 Ultra is still very lazy. Sorry Samsung, your device is very lazy. Let's find out which one will start faster. Oh, Mi10T is winner. Let's do one more time GeekBench 5 test. Meantime, I want to tell you that real world test and experience will trump performance scores any day. One thing is true that A12 chip in iPhone XS Max is still powerful, but Android and iOS world is completely different. Their CPU, GPU and algorithm is completely different than Android devices. Anyway, you are the judge of this test. Xiaomi Mi10T is 3 times cheaper than Galaxy Note 20 Ultra, but it is very powerful. In the background you can see GeekBench 5 test one more time. After all these tests, you will see the results different than before. Therefore, scores in benchmark program will never tell the real story. After all these tests, you can see which device has more battery power. Remember that Xiaomi Mi 10T has 5000 million power. Thanks for watching. See you soon. I hope you like this video. Take care.